Yo, 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 yo. Y'all get up in here. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? Salute to everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like when y'all come in. Oh man. I wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about the WNBA, but I definitely want to talk about Angel Reese, as y'all can see from the thumbnail here. There's a clip. If y'all haven't seen it, well, she has a podcast. Unapologetically Angel, excuse me. On YouTube. She's had a couple of episodes. I know she had Cheryl Swoops, the girl that used to date Kelsey from the Chiefs. She had Glorilla on the platform. She had a couple people on there. Um, the Shaq episode I was actually looking forward to seeing because Shaq is one of I guess one of her mentors and one of the ones that actually got her endorsement deal with Reebok. And, if y'all don't know, Shaq is actually on the committee. I think he's like one of the chairmen, heavily invested in Reebok, bringing Reebok, back, bringing the resurgence back for the sneaker along with Allen Iverson. But he's been vocal, about co-signing, Angel Reese and things of that nature and really being supportive of her. Um, but it was a clip where basically he was basically, I don't know if he was joking. It seemed like he was joking, but it started to come off a little cringy. So he was giving feedback on the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what it would take to pretty much help bring them to the next level. There was an article that got released basically saying that the NBA over the past 16 years has not seen a return in investment. They're basically, I think this year, they're like $40 million or like $40 billion or something in that. I think it's like 40 million in the hole. And they have not recouped. Even after record breaking sales, viewership, merchandise, with Caitlin Clark, coming into the league, still wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Still wasn't enough. Um, so Shaq was pretty much just giving, some insight as far as what, they can do to kind of revamp, and get the league popping. So one of the things he suggested that they lower the rim, make the rim lower so the girls can dunk. You know what I'm saying? That element of seeing a girl dunk, just seeing somebody dunk, period, just brings a extra excitement to the game. When you see Caitlin Clark, come down the court and hit like a shoot three from the logo, people get excited. People jump out their seat like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So there's a couple of players that have that dynamic effect. Aja Wilson, Enrique, you know what I'm saying? Crazy handles. When she get the ball, she gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's not a lot of players that have that type of magnitude on the basketball court. That's gonna garnish, big viewership. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Caitlyn was like literally selling out, like arenas. You know what I mean? Some of the girls were playing literally in like small camps. You know what I'm saying? Like college dorms. Not college dorms, but college like arenas. You know what I'm saying? When the Indiana Fever got knocked out, they said that they were struggling, like places like Connecticut Suns, they were struggling to sell tickets. Like they were literally giving tickets away for like $10. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many different elements that, we could talk about as far as what's hurting the WNBA, what's keeping it from, transcending and going to the next level. I do feel like they're going in the right direction as far as with this new energy. Um, I do feel like it's hard to market, you know, a league of this magnitude with nothing against, the LBGTQ community. But there is a lot of, gays in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? And I think just on a political stance, you know, I think it's hard to like push that when you have kids. You know what I mean? You have a lot of kids that watch sports. WNBA, NBA. Just look at the NBA for example. Who's the logo? When you think of the NBA right now, who's like the best player? LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Giannis. Who else? You got Kevin Durant. You got Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? When you think of the WNBA right now, who's the face? A lot of people will say Caitlin Clark, Aja Wilson, Breonna Stewart. Who else? Who else? Who else? Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's there's no one dominant player. Even though Asia got MVP, there is no one dominant player. But it's hard to like really create a face when you're struggling with viewership, you're struggling with selling tickets, merchandise and things in that nature. So, like I said, I do like the direction it's going, but they need to shake stuff up. They do need to shake stuff up. And I think an idea like lowering the rim, I understand like this is a sport, why would we lower the rim? I can understand how it'll kind of belittle a little bit, you know what I'm saying, the league, but I don't know, man. You gotta think of some new things. You know what I'm saying? I like the feminine side of the ladies, dressing up the par, that tunnel walk, you know what I'm saying? I see that all over social media before games. I think that's a dope look. But you need more. You know what I'm saying? You need more. So I'm not against the lowering the rim, but then Shaq Shaq goes left. Shaq says y'all should wear booty shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this dude's crazy, bro. This dude's crazy. Let me see. Let me see if I can play this for y'all, man. It's like a short clip because I I thought he was joking, but then when I listened to the clip again and again, it's like, was he joking or was he like being serious? It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say. Let me see.
Bro, imagine you in the
I'm not
same. Hold on,
imagining.
let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, Cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay. All right.
I'm
All
just
right.
saying,
All right.
Duncan,
All right. All right.
bro.
You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of viral pictures of Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying, out here, booty shorts, you know what I mean, showing a lot of cleavage and showing a lot of skin and stuff like that. So he was just pretty much like, okay, so if you're gonna be out and about already showing it, he's like, imagine what viewership y'all would get if y'all played in short shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like he could be joking, but he probably dead ass serious. You know what I'm saying? He probably dead ass serious. And yeah, the viewership probably would go through the roof. It'd probably be a lot of perverts and all types of crazy shit. But let's be realistic, bro. I think they need to do a better job when it comes to the branding. You know what I'm saying? The branding. Take Angel Reese case in point, right? Like, I get it. She came in with, Caitlin Clark. And my thing is, I never really understood, like, okay, what do you represent? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you for uplifting little girls, inspiring them to want to be like you? You know what I'm saying? Like, when they get older and, get to a level of where you are, like, is that your target audience? Or are you targeting, the college or the ratchet, like, you know what I'm saying? Or are you targeting the business, the sophisticated? Like, it's very confusing. I don't know, like, what's her ideal like market? Like, what is she actually like targeting? You know what I'm saying? And it's very confusing. It's very, very confusing for me. You know, and when she, posts certain pictures and stuff, like case in point, something like this, it's like, what type of example are you sending? You know what I mean? Like, you look at Caitlin Clark, like, you don't see like a huge amount of, pictures of Caitlin Clark, period, unless it's like on the basketball court. You don't see a lot of pictures of her. Hell, even now with the off season, you don't see her, bro. I think she was at a Indiana Colts game, I think that was it. Other than that, like, she plays low key. You know what I mean? And then once the WNBA season starts back up, she probably pop right back out, and then anticipation is through the roof. Like Angel's like everywhere. She's everywhere. I feel like she's overly selling herself. To get it, you got the podcast, you got this, you got that going on, you got this red carpet. I get it, but my thing is, if you're gonna be out here, you know, tiny shorts and like, you're gonna have dudes fantasy. You're gonna have dudes be perverse, especially dudes like Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, like what, 50 years old? You know what I'm saying? All his kids grown. He probably tricking out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't now. Do I respect that? No, I don't. I don't like the way, even in a joking manner, I don't like the comment just because, like, yo, you supposed to be mentoring her and you're like a bigger figure. Now we all know Shaq, his personality, goofy, big dude and shit like that, but it just looked, she looked very uncomfortable in the clip. She looked very uncomfortable. Very. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, like, I would expect her to have this type of conversation with other, elites from like the WNBA past and present. You know what I'm saying? But I get her asking Shaq, a legend from the NBA, but just asking a guy, getting a guy perspective. And I think actually this might be like the first guy that she actually had a conversation with on the podcast. So, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm just, I see, she's trying to, I guess, stay, I don't want to say relevant, but just stay like current. You know what I'm saying? But I just hope this shit translate when the season starts. You know what I mean? I know they got like a 3-on-3 going on during the summer. It's like a tournament or something like that. And I think Angel says she's going to participate in that. I just hope you bring it on the court when it's time. Because all this social media, all these lingerie, all these photo shoots and all that shit is cool. But when it come down to that court, man, you better be hitting shots from your mid-range. Better be over 60%. You better be shooting 80% from the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? I like what you do as far as in the paint. I'm never questioning that. But come on. As much energy as you put into social media and all that stuff, make sure you putting that into your game. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm definitely gonna be paying attention, just like everybody else. We're gonna be paying close attention. You know what I mean? To see, because I don't know. Like, and my thing is too, like, I don't like the victim shit. It's like, y'all women could wear whatever y'all want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be able to wear, even if y'all want to wear, hell, no clothing. Y'all should be able to wear no clothing out in public and still be respected and looked as, a woman. But let's be real. We live in a real fucked up world. You know what I'm saying? You go out the house with your titties out and your ass out, you're gonna attract niggas that like that type of shit. And probably crazy motherfuckers at that. So my thing is just like, be a little bit more conservative. You know what I mean? You don't gotta always show off everything. Like, cool, you at the beach or whatever. Yeah, cool. But it's just like, I just feel like you forcing it. You're forcing it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't got to do that. You don't want to send a bad message, especially to these young girls looking up to you too as well. You got to keep that in mind. I understand she's still young, but you got youngins that's, watching you as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this, man. Y'all think Shaq out of pocket? Y'all think Shaq out of pocket? Do you think Angel Reese needs a reality check? Do you think she's bugging? Do you think she needs to lock in more, with the sports, less social media, or is she doing everything right? She ain't done nothing wrong. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's your boy AC. I'm out of here. Peace.